We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. We stay the state of Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. A top 25 showdown coming out of two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Restate of State of Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to throw one first. Left side is Heath.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out wide right, it's Heath. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Second and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. And back to the air on second down. Turns it upfield.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Snap it to the back. He's running free down the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Single-back formation, and they give it to it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here's a give to Bothwell. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Long way to go on second down. Handoff, left Bothwell. territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. On first down, it's Bockwell again, fighting off the defender. On the move is the 30, just steamrolling the defense. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. The corners are walked up tight. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Stopped right there.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's third and goal. They'll try the right side. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Overton. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Overton. At the 45 on its way. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Really, really smart job by your QB. Knowing exactly what's going on, knowing the situation. It's third down, man. Survey the field, but don't force it. Don't make a mistake. Let your guy do the work. Great job dropping it off to the running back. He does the rest. Move the sticks and get a fresh set of downs.
Drops back on first down. Max got it on the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Hits inside. It's Overton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. 2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Heath. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone quarterback will keep it. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his man. Turning it on. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Open space at the 25. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. It looks like they're going to have to throw it, but as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move. You can change the launch point, try to do something to get guys moving one way, take advantage going the other direction.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. This is a designed run. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Left side is Heath. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, he threw a touchdown on the last drive. You saw him on the sideline talking to his play caller. Let's keep throwing it. They can't stop us. So here they are on the very next drive, first play, and they're taking a shot. This offense right now, you can tell, they feel like they're unstoppable throwing.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. A run for the quarterback. Enough to move the chains. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Heaves it on the run. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big gain.
The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough run here. It's Overton. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And he makes the extra point. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the draw. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's a gift to Bothwell. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Look out! The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's Georgia coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now give it to Fluff. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. They want to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete out of the backfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. He's looking to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Second down, going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. There he goes. The 30. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, going to throw it. Setting up the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line. Making the adjustment. He's looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Knocked down immediately.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the pummeling has started. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on second down. The play fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Being chased. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Sends it back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quick spin on the run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Why not double the try total and go for 2? A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Overton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Adams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Quarterback got it himself. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Wants to throw one first. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Handoff, off Bothwell. Pass to 6. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On first down, it's Bothwell again. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got some room, it was over. And a huge run from the back for 6.
man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Got an alley. It's a seam wide open. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Second down to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it with Bothwell. Bulldozes his way through. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
It's a running room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokie. He scores for the 5th time in this game. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Taylor wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Gets rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back on first down. Left side is Taylor. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Mississippi State right back to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Rush is on. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously. You worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
He's changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. After this, it'll be a wrap. Tells the run, wants to pass. That's it! A sack to end it as they finish off this one in style. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team.